This must be a new activity that was added since the last time I taught Math 154. I've never done this, so I am going to go over activity 5 in this video with you guys. I may be a little slow, but I don't think there is a sign up for this. Let me see. So activity 3, is it part of module 2 or 3? I think it's part of module 2. There's no signing up for this. I'll just click on it and get started. You may have already read this, though I'm a couple steps behind, so feel free to skip forward. I am going to just start this, because I've never done this. Let's see. So a case study of paying extra principal on a mortgage. That will be good, right? Because when I bought my house, I signed up for 30-year mortgage. But then they told me, also you can pay early and finish it early. It's hard. I'm paying, I think, like $50 extra every month, but I heard it can be really, really helpful. So I like this. This is very, very real life. Um, Purpose of this activity is to investigate some of the practical pros and cons. Oh, is there cons to it? Of paying extra principal on a typical 30-year mortgage. I love this. This is good. Okay. All right. So they want us to print 3 things: direction, toolbox, and worksheet. So what are we submitting? Use the financial toolbox and mortgage worksheet to complete the assignment as outlined in student direction, and you will save the student worksheet. So you will be submitting the last document. So I downloaded the last document. This is where we are going to be doing some work. It says use the naming convention. Okay, I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, I'll save this because this is the file I will be submitting when I am done with this work. So let's save this as the naming. I don't think it matters though, because when you guys submit assignments on Canvas for me, it's yours from your account. So I know exactly who submitted it, but I'll follow the direction. So I am saving this as last name. My last name is Sun. First name Sue. Activity 154, activity 5. I'll just put it on my desktop. So if I don't finish everything in this video, I will come back tomorrow and I will go over the rest of it. So I will be done if I fill out this document completely. I see some reflection questions that I will leave for you, but I think my job is to go over how to figure out this first page. Okay. Alrighty. So upload the completed student worksheet. Use the submitting assignment in Canvas guide. So when I'm done with answering the first page, and you guys are gonna go and type up the reflection, unless there is some mathy part that you want me to review, then I can come back and create new videos. But when you are done with this, you save this file and you will click on start appointment assignment and you will submit this. So I think I know the big picture. So what are we doing in details? So let me go download the student direction and go over this with you. What are we doing in this activity? It would be so nice if we have like a lab class, we can do these together, but hopefully these asynchronous videos are somewhat similar. So case study of paying extra principal on a mortgage. We're just trying to pay a little more than what the actual due amount is. Before you begin, read the loan basics in Unit 4D of your textbook regarding the payment formula and the roles that interest and principal play in an amortization. 4D is due this week, so I think you have done that, okay? Then carefully read the following pieces of advice written by 2 different nationally syndicated financial columnists, Sharon and Bruce, regarding paying extra principal on mortgage. I think I will let you guys just read this, okay? Sharon talks about why should you pay mortgage early, or that. Bruce talks about what? Something else. I'll read it later, but I don't think I will sit here and read these with you in a video because that's something you can do, right? But I do want to come back and read this. Oh, okay. So it says, after reading, download the spreadsheet. Download or ask your instructor for the file, Activity 5, a case study of paying extra principal, toolboxes. I saw that on this assignment link. I will go download it. This will provide us with a collection of mini financial calculators. Oh, awesome! And worksheet on role of the negative. Okay? All right, so this may be something that I can use for myself. Talk to my husband about it to make better financial decisions, huh? All right, this is awesome. So we have calculators. The first one says financial toolboxes, whole bunch of calculators here. And the next one, it says Y negative. Not sure what they are just yet. But all right, I have the tool now. What are we doing with this tool? Let me go back and read the direction again. In this brief case study, we assume the Thomas and Jefferson families have identical mortgage, 30-year term, fixed rate, 6% APR, and the loan amount of $175,000. In what state? Not in Northern Virginia, I don't think, right? The Thomas family will not pay extra, but the Jeffersons will. I don't know. Is Jefferson's making smart decisions already? They're paying extra? I don't know. Follow the steps below prior to your analysis. Using the payment mini calculator of the financial toolbox spreadsheet, calculate the mortgage payment. Okay, so they are going to actually have the same mortgage payment, right? Everything is the same. It's just the Jeffersons will be paying a little bit extra every month. But mortgage amount, the due amount is the same for both families. So let's go figure that out. So on the toolbox, I'm going to enter these numbers that they gave us. APR is 6%. I don't know, how does this go? Oh, here. So look, there are so many different calculators, but this one right here, this one right there, that's going to give us the monthly payment. So what's the APR? 6%. So change this to 6%. Let me try to zoom in so that you guys can see what I'm typing in. So I'm using this calculator that says PMT, the payment. This is very useful. So APR is 6% for both families. Compounding period is 12 because they are making monthly payments. Like car payments, mortgage payments, we make monthly payments. So 12. Present value, they spent how much money? $175,000 for their house. And the future value, we want it to be 0. We don't want to have any debt after 30 years. So we want the future value of this loan to be 0. Okay. The year is, they are going with 30-year term, right? So 30. If they go with 15-year, it will be a little bit more, but I know they're going with 30-year. So the mortgage payment for these families will be this amount, okay? So is that something that we have to type in the Word document? I don't know, you guys. We have so many documents open. I'm getting confused over here. But I know, ta-da. Yeah, you got to type that in. So you type that in. So required monthly payment for both families are going to be $1,049.21. And that's what we got using this calculator. I'll let you type that in. All right. So what's the next direction? Let me go back to the direction and read it. Number 2, assume that the Thomases will make only the required mortgage payment. Okay. They may just set up an auto pay of this amount for the next 30 years. Okay. The Jeffersons, however, would like to pay off their loan early. And a lot of these loans, they don't have like early payoff penalty, right? You can pay it off as early as you can. If you have like lump sum of money, like as a teacher, I can work summer school job. And if I have like extra income, I can pay mortgage a little bit more, right? All right, they decide to make the equivalent of an extra payment each year. Oh, wow, look at them. They're so good. So instead of making 12 payments, Jeffersons are trying to make 13 payments per year. And they're going to do that by dividing, the 1 monthly payment by 12, and that's going to be their extra payment. Okay, so calculate the following and find what they plan to pay each month. So remember, the monthly payment is this amount, and I'll just use this little cell over here as a calculator. So how much is Jefferson's family paying every month each month? So I'm going to just click on that cell and I'll divide that by 12. So they're going to pay $87 extra, $87.43 extra each month. That could be like, with everything going, that could be like 1 gas tank, right? Or 2 Chick-fil-A trip. But I think that's doable. If I skip some Panera lunch, I may be able to make that payment. So how much will that save the Jeffersons, I wonder, right? So is it worth it? All right, so the 1/12, 1/12 of the required monthly payment is this. So they're going to make that much extra. So that's going to be the answer for your 2A. Jefferson's monthly payment found by adding this 1/12 to the required payments. All right, so this is the payment that they are required to make, and this number is what they will make extra. So add them up. This plus this. Why don't they let me click on it? Why did it go white? All right, I'll do it here. This regular payment plus what they are gonna pay extra. So they are gonna be paying $1,136.65 every month instead of this. They're gonna make a little more payments each month. So that concludes part 2. So we talked about it. You will go to your student answer sheet and then you will write those up. Okay, write those up over here.